Tuesday's book talk. So first of all, I want to have a look at your answers that you did yesterday. Let's go through them. So, question number 1 from the story of Icarus was, what is this type of story called? It's a myth. It was in the first line of the text. What did Daedalus do to his nephew? I'm going to give you 1 or 2 marks for this question. If you put he killed him, that's just 1 mark. If you were more specific and you said how it happened, then there's your second mark. Okay? So what did Daedalus do to his nephew? Well, what he actually did was he threw him off a hill. He threw him from the Acropolis. One of those two, and obviously what happened when he threw him off, that ultimately killed him. Okay? So 1 mark for just saying he killed his nephew. 2nd mark for saying exactly what happened. He threw him off a hill, threw him off the Acropolis. Number 3, to which island was Daedalus sent to live? He was sent to Crete. What special job did Daedalus do for King Minos? He built him a labyrinth. So you have to have he built him a labyrinth. How did King Minos punish Daedalus? So he threw him in the maze, didn't he? Threw him in the labyrinth. Number 6, who went with Daedalus when he was punished? His son Icarus. So his son was put in the maze. Sorry, was put in the labyrinth with him. There is a difference between a maze and a labyrinth. Do you know the difference? And then question 7, how did Daedalus plan to escape? Again, 1 or 2 marks. If you put he planned to fly out, that's 1 mark, because it's not wrong. It's 1 mark, but it's not enough detail, is it? Okay. So how he actually planned to get out was to build some wings so him and his son could fly away. Where did he get the idea from? Did you put something about he wanted to copy the seabirds? What else was he doing to plan his escape? Well, he built some frames, they collected feathers to make wings. So if you want 1 mark is something along the lines of they plan to fly out, they plan to build wings. 2 marks is expanding upon that. He built a frame, they collected feathers to build wings to escape. How did Daedalus plan to escape? He was going to copy the seabirds by building some wings like them and then fly out of there. So there is your 7 questions. Book talk today. First of all, go and reread part number 1. Go and reread part number 1 of Daedalus and Icarus. And then I have some more questions for you today. But these are a bit more of a, not retrieval. So there are some retrieval questions where you just simply go and find the answer, remember. Go and see what the question is. Go to the text, find out what it says. Other ones are why questions. So it might be some inference. Why did something happen? There is prediction as well about the advice, the very last line. There are some how questions, so you need to be in more detail for these ones. So think about if you only got 1 mark for some of your questions on Monday, think about on Tuesday how you can maybe expand to get that more than 1 mark. So reread Daedalus and Icarus, part 1, answer those questions for me that I put up for today.